I was born in Mexico, in the state of Mexico, in a town called Texcoco. When I was little, I used to live with a lot of family in one house. I lived with my grandma, my uncle, my aunt, and my cousins. And then I moved with my mom and my brother. We moved to another town. It was near there. So we visited my grandma and all. I spent a lot of time with my grandma. She always picked us up from school and I walked with her everywhere. What I remember a lot in Mexico, it was my friends. When I hang out with them, we were on the streets there were a lot of stores. It's very different and people selling in the street. To school I went, and for middle school I went to a public school. Then for my first year of high school, in Mexico it's kind of like high school, so I went to a private school. I like to draw. I drew a lot in Mexico. I have notebooks, drawings. I moved to a town called San Miguel when my mother met my stepfather. He came from Australia 16 years ago to live in Mexico and to study, I think. And we lived with him for 3 years. And before coming to Fargo, they got married. I asked my stepdad because he has 3 daughters, so they come to visit us. So I asked him where were they gonna stay because we didn't have a lot of room. So he told me they're not coming here, and he said we're moving, and I think like, oh, again, huh? And he said to Fargo, but I didn't know what was Fargo. Didn't know it existed. And then when I started looking up in the internet pictures, I was excited because most of the pictures were in winter, so it was very beautiful, snow, and it was going to be my first time I was going to see snow. It was very exciting for me. When we went to the airport, my grandma came with us, so I was very sad because I'm really gonna miss her because I spent a lot of time with her. Mexico City is a very big city and there's a lot of lights, so at night in the plane it was very beautiful. See all the lights. I have a cat, his name is Mino. I adopted him when I was 10 years. And my dog, Molly. At first I was sad because I thought my pets were going to stay in Mexico, but no, they came with us. And my first place where I went in Fargo, it was PetSmart to buy, because my cat and my dog were supposed to arrive hours later. It was very funny because I saw people with their pets walking in the stores. In Mexico, you can do that. I was very happy when they arrived. And I took my dog outside and my cat didn't want to. It was funny because we couldn't communicate, really. So, and with my mom, she always wants to talk to people, so I had to translate her, but I didn't know that many English because I didn't hear a lot of English in Mexico. I never spoke English, never. And nobody speaks to me in English in Mexico, so it was weird to hear a lot of English here. I thought there was going to be a lot of Hispanic people here, but no, I was kind of like the only one. I've been here for a year and a half. A lot of things are very similar to Mexico, but like the culture is very different too. And I still have to get used to some things. I used to play soccer in middle school here in Fargo. I came in middle school, so it was very fun. I really enjoy playing soccer. My favorite subjects in school are art and I like English too. I want to go to college. I was thinking to go to Mexico, but here I have better opportunities, so it's very good if I stay here. And I wanted to study something with social studies. I used to be a volunteer in the Red Cross, so I really like to help people. I wanted to be an interpreter because Fargo is getting very big, so a lot of Hispanic people are coming. So I just want to help them to get used to Fargo.